Hi. You know, I have an experience beyond how I was brought up. I've lived and I've had that and I've had the past that. And it's all the same. We have people that we call despicable. In America, we have one of the most despicable individuals I believe America has ever had the pleasure of calling a resident. And he's so despicable that it draws the despicableness that rests in others to the surface. In other words, he's a hater. And he has so much hate and he's so excited about hate until there are those who pretend like they aren't hateful. Now stand up. And the most hateful thing that anyone can do is to take a life. They can't give it, but they can take it. Take a life. That's the most evil thing that anyone can do. But you know what? It's happening all around us. It happens with guns. And evil people love guns. They don't want to get rid of guns because they know they are evil and they are not going to do anything right. And so when it gets down to the real nitty gritty, before they can deal with it, they're going to start shooting because they can't do right. They refuse to do right. Evil people refuses to do right. And there's nothing they won't do. Evil people. But there are those of you who say you're not so evil. If you're not so evil, why does evil exist? If you are not so evil, why does evil exist? Is it because you put up with it? And why do you put up with it? Is it because you know that evil will kill you and you don't want to die? So you go along with evil. Is that the answer to the problems of the world? Why they exist? So you, every last one of human beings, are you saying that you spend your whole entire life in captivity, never ever being free, never ever knowing the truth of peace, never ever knowing and having an association with your love, your true love that gives you your greatest joy, never ever have an opportunity to access your dream. It's always a figment of your imagination. Is it that you choose to spend your entire lives no higher than that level? A slave that others might be above you. The truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, your happiness, your joy in life is an expression, truly, of how you feel about one another. Right now, we know how you feel about one another. There's the pain that's going on in America. You should change your mind. You should start thinking about something different because the more you get angry, the more you point fingers, is making nothing better. It allows somebody like Donald Trump to come in with all that hate, with all of that hate. This is a man calling himself president of the United States. He just walked on, gonna take it. And then tell the world, I can't stand people of color. I can't stand black people. I'm talking about in his actions. And he will say it in his words. And he expects somebody to think that he's a hero. A hero to what? And what white people would want to be a hero to that? If he is one of the most despicable individuals in America, what are those that follow in his footsteps? What are those that lap behind him? What are those that support back everything that he does? Are they any better than he is? And again, why do they exist? Every human being, you are connected to God. That's why you're breathing. That's why you're breathing, because you are connected to God. And you got the power to stand and give representation for the best. Give representation for the best. And when those others of you who are alive represent the best, then a world that's possessed by CEOs, corporations, people with big money, don't you know all of the value that they have given to money and said on we the people and we have accepted as being real can change overnight. You can turn that money that they glory to nothing. You can reduce them to the highest level of life. They think they got it now. They don't have anything. That's BS they got. But you can lift them to the highest level of life by freeing them of the responsibility that they have taken as they try to control and manipulate you. By taking back your freedom and by working together as one for the common purpose of one, having nothing indecent to say about the people of this earth because you lived for one another and you created. Come on, my friends. Isn't just talking about that got to sound better than anything that they're talking about on earth today? Have you heard anybody else say anything about something as wonderful as freeing people from the burdens of lies and deception and hatred? Have you heard anybody talk about replacing that by working together, changing the system where your love and your joy is the result of the heaven that we have. And there is nobody trying to be your boss. No one trying to manipulate you. Everything is for the common good of creating the best that humankind can create based upon their understanding of the highest power that they can imagine. I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, rethink this thing. Now, let me see. I want to know if, let me see, if this IHIP News will be talking about this. I want to know if Midas Touch will be talking about it. I want to know if the Richard Wolf, if he'll talk about it. I'd like to know if MSNBC will talk about the joys of life that we, the people, can experience, and we don't have to accept the stuff that comes out of these people who hate. We want to know what the wise quotes, will they speak about it? Will any corporation speak about it? Will any government speak about change, that kind of change? Will any programs like TYT, what is that? Excuse me, LEGAF. What about time ratio, time radio, time of India? Will you talk about? Will any of you? Will any of you anywhere talk about being satisfied, fulfilled in life? Will any of you talk about what those requirements are, and that we as a people consider utmost that our goal is everyone? We're not leaving anyone out. I want people to talk about that. Yes, I know the system is designed for nothing like that to ever happen. But indeed, my friends, happening would be something fantastic. So why don't we, the people, give that our utmost attention? And the out there will have to talk about it. And when I say utmost attention, I'm not just talking. They're the ones that's talking because they see what? They see us walking. And walk, my friend. That's the joy of life. Freedom. Have you ever, no, you've never been free. And now you can be free and walk in freedom. And nothing they can do can hurt you. Why? Because you're free. I mean, free indeed. Thank you.